Hey Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. I wanted to do a pour video. I've been trying to watch videos on YouTube today, and it seems like there's a lot of negativity, a lot of bad stuff going on out there. So I thought I would do just a pour video. And what I'm doing is I'm starting the Grateful Dead Skull Round series. And so I'm going to show the first few actually being poured, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of them off camera. But we'll get a look at what they're going to look like. They're not going to be traditional pieces that I normally pour, because these are all going to be tumbled and then tie-dyed. They're going to be toned and tie-dyed. I thought it was only fitting, given that it's a Grateful Dead skull, to tie-dye them. So, but let's have a look at what the piece actually. This is a tricky mold because it's kind of thin. There we go. Yeah. So let me cool this one off. That's number one. And so that's basically the pour. Nice chunky round, and then they're going to get toned into a nice golden bluish greenish tie-dye. So the silver should be good. Go ahead and pour another one. It's going to be a series of them. They will be serialized. I'm only going to pour, I don't want to pour over and over and over the same mold, so I'm going to do a few. I haven't decided. I might do 10, I might do 15, but I'm definitely not going to go overboard with this. Let's pour another one here. So I'm using the bigger crucible tonight. There we go. There's number two. I've had several people ask me. I made the announcement that I was going to do this a while ago, but I got caught up with some other projects. And so, and you know, other things. Those of you that know me or have been following along know that this project kind of got stunted because of some medical issues, but I'm back and I'm pouring again. So there's number two. And as with all hand pours, each one will be just a little bit different. The toning on each one will be just a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first three, and I'm going to go ahead and tumble them and tone them and show them. And meanwhile, I will go ahead and pour the rest of them because I want to get them done. I'm going to just pour these until the crucible is empty, because I want to, I don't like leaving silver in the crucible. So there we go. Golly, I love watching that silver cool. I like watching it swirl as it's cooling. And there'll be slight differences in the weight with each one. I've had this mold for a while. There it is. Alright, very nice. I've had this mold for a while. I just haven't poured it. I poured one, I think, but it wasn't a tie-dye pour or anything like that. So there's number three. And we're just, you know what? There's been enough. I watched enough sad videos today that I want to make a happy video. A happy pour video. So I'm just going to keep pouring. As long as you guys will keep watching, I'll keep pouring. Probably got enough in here for 2 more. Honestly, I actually don't even know what these are pouring out to. I haven't bothered weighing them yet. So, really the wrong tongs for this kind of a large flat mold. Put it on the heater here. Keep the mold warm. I know it's not really traditional for me to keep the camera running in between pours. There we go. So, yeah. And I'm going to set that there because I know it's not cooled yet. And I do not want to pull a hi-ho and pick up a piece that has not cooled. And dry it off on my shirt. In fact, before I make that mistake, I'm going to go ahead and quench that one. Yeah, I love that sound. So there's number 4. And we'll kind of pan over. There's the first 4. So this is just phase 1. Phase 1 is just pouring them. And so after phase 1 comes phase 2, which is tumbling them. And then after the tumble comes the tie-dyeing. So I'm going to, feels like I'm going to pull one more. And yep, one more it is. And so that's phase 1, pouring the first 5. This one got an interesting flat back on it. Haven't seen that there. That one just popped right out. Very nice. Got a bit of a rim on it, so quench that. And oh, that one dropped. I dropped it in the cooling vat. So there is number 5. And so this one ended up with a little bit of a rim on the edge. So, and I say it's number 5, but you know, after they're tumbled, when they're stamped, that's when they get their number. So anyway, Mr. Zeke from the Silver Pouring Bench with really just a silver pouring video. So I will get back to you guys when it's time to, I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest and tumble them, or pour some more and tumble them. And once they are tumbled, I will show the toning, or the tie-dyeing of the Grateful Dead serialized pours. So, but I wanted to get you guys in on the first 5 pours. So, cheers everybody. It's Mr. Zeke from the Silver Pouring Bench.